2 here. Let's go back.
Hey ARK fans, this is ARK Daily in 5 minutes or less, February 23rd edition. In the highlights today, we have SignifyHealth, a big position was added in that. Twitter, again, another big position added there. Vuzix, the company that they recently added a position on Friday, the smart glass company, they increased the position in that. On the downside, we have Salesforce that they sold a lot, and Splunk as well. A big position was sold in that as well. And Splunk, we know they have been selling for past few days. And we will go over our daily favorite companies, Bitcoin, Tesla, and Nano Dimension, our usual suspects. And I'll see you on the other side. Please like and subscribe. It helps me immensely. This is a new channel, so thanks for all your support.
Ready, set, let's go. It's gonna be a show. Don't act like you don't.
Hey guys, so let's dive into the data quickly. So today market value has dropped down to 55.3 billion. A bloodbath out there, very red market today. In terms of market value, it translated to 4.6% decrease in overall market value for ARK compared to yesterday. In terms of company, total number of companies, we know yesterday they removed Honeywell completely, so that was the down. But today, no company removed, but a lot of positions removed in a lot of companies. So we'll go over that in a bit as well. If you look at by ETFs, Innovation Fund continues to be their biggest slice of pie here, followed by genomics. Genomics is where the next FANG is supposed to come from. That's what Cathy Wood said in various interviews. She's very bullish on genomics sector. Next generation web, followed by fintech, robotics, print, and Israel. In terms of company ranking, Tesla still continues to enjoy the #1 position there, followed by Teladoc Health, Square. Let's take a look at Grayscale, Bitcoin, because they are not allowed to buy Bitcoin directly. They invest in this fund, which is rank 44 in their 264 companies. Let's take a look at Nano Dimension. Yesterday it was at 81. Today again it is at 81. So maintained its ranking. But let's take a look at overall biggest moves next. So in biggest moves today, let's take a look at it by number of shares first. So SignifyHealth, that they have increased their shares by 77%. Look at the spike in shares there in the line chart on your right hand side. Stock price has dipped, and that's why they probably are buying the dip there from $38.30 to $35.40. Vuzix, the smart glass company that they started a position in on Friday, again a big position added there, 67% extra shares added, and so increased from 300,000 to 500,000 shares. This is rounded values, obviously. The price has gone down to $19, and hence they're buying more, looks like. So those two are the companies. And then Twitter again, they bought a lot more, 23% extra shares bought, even though price increased just a little bit. In terms of market value of ARK increased a lot because of Twitter. So we'll go over that in a bit as well. Butterfly, this is again another company which is backed by Bill Gates as well. It merged with the LGVW SPAC, and that's how it became public. They are buying the dip there as well, looks like $20.80, and they bought a lot more shares. And let's go over the decreases. So Splunk continues to go down. They have reduced their positions very, very significantly. Share price also continues to go down there. Salesforce is another one that you see sharp downturn in terms of their position. They've reduced 72% of their shares down to just 100,000 shares now. This is rounded value, obviously, and stock price has gone down to 235. I think the strategy could be that they take whatever gains they have built over years and years. They take that gain and invest in other growth companies. Hims and Hers, that's another one that increase this. That's another one which they have sold quite a bit, looks like, and yeah, decrease their position. That's a sharp decline there too. Taiwan Semiconductor, they continue to decrease their position there. Yesterday we saw they decreased quite a bit, and today even more, 20% more there. So yeah, looks like again they're taking as much profit as they got so far in the long-term investment and investing other places. So that's by number of shares. Let's take a look at it by number of by dollars, actually, the market value. So Twitter is the one that's positive. They bought a lot more shares. Snap, again, they sold some share, but the stock price was up, and hence they are gaining there. And then in terms of market value going down because the stock price looks like Roku taking the biggest hit. Teladoc yesterday also took the biggest hit, and today as well. Taiwan Semiconductors, again, they sold a lot of position there. Then you have Square Inc. taking a hit because of share price, and they sold a little bit too. Shopify sold a little bit, share price taking a big hit. I think some strategy at the strategy level, something is changing because they're selling all these positions maybe to hold on to their cash and then invest wisely somewhere else in the growth stocks. Um, so in Grayscale, again, they sold a little bit of Bitcoin to maybe hold on to cash and then move it to maybe growth companies. Let's take a look at Baidu. Again, sold some shares to take profits, I guess. So yeah, Salesforce was the biggest one. We already went over this. This popped up in the other chart as well. So that's how it's looking today. Very red. And let's see, there are no new companies as discussed, and we always take a look at three companies. So let's go over that real quick. Nano Dimensions. Wow, looks like even Nano Dimension they sold in ages. They've sold about 1% down to 14.2 million shares, but they maintained their ranking of Nano Dimensions still. So yeah, the stock price has gone down to $11. And yeah, that's been general trend for overall market, not to blame one company. Then let's go over Tesla quickly. Tesla, I'm sure they're still buying because they have been highly bullish on that. So yeah, 698 price touching 698 today. It even went down to 619 at one point, but then recovered after that. So they bought 3.2. Looks like they bought 3.2% shares more there. Um, yeah, total of 5.2 million shares that they are holding right now. Now let's take a look at the other one that we always look at is the Bitcoin. We already checked actually, but still, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Yeah, they sold some, price went down. They're probably taking profit and the long-term profit and holding on to cash to invest wisely in the growth stocks. So that's what we see. That's today's episode. A like and subscribe would be awesome. Thank you to various YouTubers and Kathy Wood for inspiring and not just me, but many YouTubers to create this channel. Thank you so much.